Alright guys, we're here with John, who is one of the members of Misplay Mayhem, and John, what is this right here?
This is my title belt that I've defended for 3 weeks so far.
How many weeks? 3 weeks?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It's nice though,
Alright, so show us that undefeated deck of yours.
Okay, well this deck isn't undefeated, it was undefeated here.
In the group it is.
Yeah.
Within the group it is, so
it's
yeah.
It's a Fluffal deck, it's basic, it's really not that good, it's kind of incomplete, missing a couple cards, but it comes through when I need it. Alright,
wait, it's incomplete and you've been beating us.
Oh yeah, I just been missing a couple cards here and there. It's another Twin Twister.
And Chris just gave me the nod like, yeah it is. Alright, so what you got for us?
Deck profile? 3 Fluffal Dogs. Fluffal Dog, one of the main cards of the deck. When this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can add 1 Edge Sabers or Fluffal Monster from your deck to your hand. Only once per turn, hard once per turn effect. Alright, after Fluffal Dog,
oh, and if you guys hear like noise in the background, it's like our other group members.
It's Salt.
Hold on, pause real quick. You want to explain the Salt real quick?
Nah, I'm okay. But during your main phase for Fluffal Penguin, you can special summon 1 Fluffal Monster from your hand, except Fluffal Penguin. It's only a once per turn effect, but his great effects, which I love using, is when he uses Fusion Material. Sent to the graveyard, my bully right here. From hand or from field, if you use a Fusion Material, you can draw 2, discard 1. Always good for consistency purposes. Next 3 of Fluffal Bear. Alright, Fluffal Bear, the boy. Just, adding Toy Vendor. Because, Toy Vendor is great in this deck. Great card, But has to be discarded, sent from your hand effects, Fluffal Bear. Next 3 of, and I know a lot of people don't run this card, but I just love this nigga because it comes in clutch. Fluffal Mouse.
Oh yeah, we've seen what it does.
Well, Fluffal Mouse during my main phase, I can special summon 2 more copies of it from my deck. Usually I'll special summon it off of a mouse or, off of Toy Vendor. And then I'll just summon 2 extra space, Fusion Material. You really need it. It's pretty cool. Well, I kind of, I just like it. Alright, now for the 2 ofs. 2 out. I know what people say you should all run 3 out. 3 out. Nah, I feel like he's too cloggy because I only run 2 poly. And he's also poly himself. So, you gotta pay 5 to,
So you want to explain what just happened that made him like super clutch right now?
Oh yeah. I top deck God, like the poly. Oh my god. So I ran on my polys because I only run 2. But I was a poly and I top deck got him. And I'm just like, oh my god, I already have fucking Fluffal Penguin, so might as well just special summon, pay 5 to feel great. Oh yeah, fuse. But yeah, great clutch card.
Super clutch.
Alright, consistency. Fluffal Wings. All decks need consistency, and Fluffal Wings is one of the most consistent cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! To this day right now. You banish him and another Fluffal, and then you draw 1 card, and if you have Toy Vendor on the board, you can pop another card, draw a 2nd card, and when Toy Vendors pop, you search. Alright, 1 of Fluffal Octopus.
So cute.
Alright, now, Fluffal Octopus, when he's normal summoned or special summoned, you can target 1 other Fluffal or Edge monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. I don't really use it for that effect. I mostly use it for its, graveyard or fusion effect, When he's used for a fusion summon, I could, put monsters from my graveyard back to the, graveyard. Banish him to the graveyard. Fluffal Wings, the boy plays, so Octo really comes in clutch for the wings. Fluffal Cat, 1 of. Great 1 of in the deck. If you use it as fusion material, then you can add poly back from the graveyard. Great card. Fucking love this nigga.
I need a new phone.
And last 1 of Fluffal Sheep. He comes in nice, but he's just a filler card for now. He's just a special summon, like special summon from a hand if I control Fluffal. But he's cool. Oh, also, I can also, return one other Fluffal card I can tilt to my hand and special summon one Agent monster from my graveyard or my hand. So it's pretty nice, but he's an alright card. Just filler. Alright, now for the Agents. 3 chain, because chain coming in for the plays.
It's like a heavy monster-based deck.
Oh yeah, honestly, yeah. The monsters are very potent in this deck because it's really consistent. You can just draw 3 monsters, search, draw, fuse. That's how it is. But when this card declares an attack, you can add 1 Egypt chain from your deck to your hand, and when he's sent from the graveyard, from the hand or field, then you can add a Frankfurt card from your deck to your hand, which is his best effect. No lie. Consistency is always good. Great purpose. Alright, now here's a 3 of that most people play 1 of. Agent Sabers. Now, these 2 are also a little bit of filler, but I'm thinking of playing him at 2. I really don't like him at 3. He's kind of cloggy. But Agent Sabers is a good card. You really need him as a fusion material for most of your Fragment monsters in your extra deck. But when he's in the graveyard, I can place 1 card from my hand to the top of the deck and special summon it. But I can only use it hard once per turn. Alright, and 2 of that I don't really see people playing a lot of, but I still play it because I love him. King of the Swamp. King of the Swamp, add Poly to your hand, and he can also be treated as a Sabers because, you specifically have to lift the card. But yeah, King of the Swamp, coming in clutch, here and there. Alright, moving on to the spells. Triple Toy Vendor. Everybody plays Triple Toy Vendor. It's always Triple Toy Vendor every day. The most consistent card in your deck. If it's sent to the graveyard, you can search a card from your hand, just sent anywhere. And once per turn, you can discard a card from your hand, draw 1 card, and if it's Fluffal, you can special summon any Fluffal monster from your hand. So not just the one that you drew. Comes in pretty nice. Another 3 of Forever Fusion. Now, people say you should only run 2 Forever Fusion. I run 2 Poly, 3 Forever Fusion. Because I feel like Forever Fusion comes in pretty clutch in the graveyard. You have all of these Fluffal monsters that are mostly in the graveyard sometimes, because you use them as fusion material. But, you can banish them from the graveyard or from the field. Fusion material. Fusion summon. How it is. 2 of 2 Fractured Patchwork. So Fractured Patchwork just kind of came out. When this card came out. Oh my god.
Explain, sir.
Because the deck is already consistent as it is, but Fractured Patchwork just kind of makes it double consistent because you can add 1 Agent monster and a Poly, for 1 card, and it's just, nice. You can search it off of Agent Chain. Good place. Coming to the polys. No, I don't have any stupid rare polys. This is a kind of low budget deck, but
I feel you. What is just funny is in one of my decks I have an old school poly because it still says magic card.
Oh yeah, dude. Even that poly is more beautiful than these polys, but GX polys, boy, yeah. Yeah, everybody knows poly. If he's a monster, hand, or field, everybody knows poly.
Yeah, even though poly's slowly being outdated.
High key. One of those should be a fusion substitute, but. And another 2 of Forced Burial of Goods. So you send 1 spell trap card from your deck to the graveyard, and most likely Toy Vendor. Toy Vendor, when it's sent to search, good plays, consistency. The name of this deck, be consistent, and come out the play. Oh damn! How to come back?
I gotta record this real quick. What the hell?
Alright, my other 2 ofs, everybody running these. Call by the Greens, man. I want you to run them at 3. Honestly, I really do. Because hand traps are fucked up right now. But yeah, Call by the Grave. Great card. You can banish 1 monster from your graveyard. And
how much did you?
It negates the effect of the monster.
Did someone just give it or did you buy it?
Oh yeah, I got this deck as a gift from Pedro, so yeah. Pedro coming in with the clutch gift. Thank you.
With the undefeated Misplay Mayhem Fluffal deck. And then the last two cards.
And my last one ofs is Fluffal Reborn, which is a monster reborn for fight for monsters. And during my main phase, except turning it sent to the graveyard, I can banish it and then target one of my banished Fluffal or fight for monsters and return it to the graveyard. And Twin Twister. I want to run this at 2, but I just don't have another one right now.
And plus, you know, like the funds won't let you.
Hey,
man, I know how you feel.
Alright.
Now to the extra deck.
To the extra deck, I'm only playing the one Xyz monster, even though I should be playing more. Number 70, Malevolent Sin. People will call this card trash, and I know this card is trash, but the only reason that I use this card is to get over Evil Swarm. What's his face?
Exciton Knight?
No, not Exciton. You know, the one that stops them from being special summoned. Ophion. Yeah. Alright.
Thanks, Javi.
But yeah, thank you, Javi. Once per turn, you can attach one material from this card, target one monster your opponent controls, and banish it until my opponent's next standby phase. And at the end of this turn, and then, at the end of the damage step, if this card attacks, I can make it gain 300 attack, and its rank increases by 3. So, it's like Spider Support. But this isn't one of the main extra deck cards. This is where, the extra deck kind of comes in. I play one Fluffal Bear, Fluffal Bear. Fluffal Bear is kind of filler, but he does come in clutch sometimes. I can run over a monster by battle, and then I can equip the monster, and then it gains 1,000. After him would come Leo. Woo. Hold on. Card. Alright, so Leo has to be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned any other ways. So I have to use an Edgem Saw for him, and people are like, oh, Edgem Saw, where's Edgem Saw? I don't play Saw because Saw sucks, so that's why I play King of Swamp. And a fight for monster. So, Fluffal monster. Sorry. Must be fusion summon, special summon, blah blah blah. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroys monster original attack. So if they have a boost, then you don't get the boosted attack, but you get the original at least.
I can hear the anger in his voice.
Fret for sheep. Now, hey, Kevin. Hey, yo, Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
We're culling over. He's in a duel right now.
There's a couple of my extra cards over there, that's why. But,
Kevin. What? Pedro. As long as it's on the... Are John's cards over there?
There's a couple of my extra cards over there.
Couple what?
Couple of my extra cards. Oh, yeah.
No,
Pass them to me, please. Oh, thank you.
Well, he still gets 5.
Alright,
So you were
Fret for
saying-
sheep. If this card battles an opponent's card, if this card battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. So it's pretty nice, kind of like a Utopia of Lightning, I would say, but it's not buff at all. But if he's destroyed and sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card or effects, then I can special summon it. When can I special summon it? I think it's during the main phase. Oh, okay, yeah, no. It's just as soon as he's destroyed by battle. Okay, yeah. So as soon as he's destroyed by battle, and then sent to the graveyard or by an opponent's card effect, I can special summon him right away, and he gains 800, so he goes to 28. Pretty nice play. But I can only activate it once per turn, so he can keep coming up, keep buffing himself. But he only gains the 28.
All Beast Warriors and all.
Next one
going
to be Fret for Daredevil. So Fret for Daredevil is my beat stick. He when he destroys monster by battle, he burns him for 1,000, and when he dies by an opponent's card effect or by battle, then I can burn my opponent for 500 for every Fluffal or Fretfur in my graveyard. If it was Fluffal, would have been broken, but it's Fretfur.
So Fluffal would be hella broken.
Oh, dude, imagine. Burn for 500. And then I play one Fret for Chimera. This card is trash, but he comes out sometimes, comes in clutch. He has the same effect as Fret for Sheep. When he attacks, your opponent can't activate cards. And but if he destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, I can special summon it back onto the field. The stack is halved. Alright, now we're coming out with the big boy cards, the cards that I love.
The cards that came in super clutch.
Oh yeah. Right for Kraken.
Oh, you should have saved him for last.
The one up, nah, he's not the last, but this is the boyo. So my boy, he can attack twice. But you know, if I use his effect, which is once per turn, target one monster, and I send it to the graveyard, then he can attack directly this turn.
So
but there's a whole loophole with that if he gets reset onto the board. So I'll say that. I'll say that for later. But,
so if you guys have followed the channel, if you guys saw last week when he went anime voice, yeah, he brought fucking Kraken out twice.
Oh yeah, it comes out here and there, you know.
Yeah.
Fight for Kraken, my boy. I mean, nigga. But if I don't OTK with Kraken, then I'm gonna OTK with Wolf. Because Wolf is a monster that for every fusion material that I use for it, he gains an attack. So he can get kind of buff, like maybe like 32 or 29, and then attack like at least like 4 or 5 times. Fucking destructive card. Very destructive. One of the master cards of the deck. Forever Tiger. Yes. Yes.
The card that won you.
Card.
The card that helped you win.
Main nigga right here. If you don't bring this nigga out, then it's horrible. But he gives the attack boost to all of your Fight for monsters for each Fight for and Fluffal you control. And when he's fusion summoned, I can pop a card on the field for every card that I use as fusion material. Great card. Plus, just so you guys can know, you know, when he's summoned and I chain, like I would say, Fluffal Penguin, you know, say I chain Fluffal Penguin on summon. So on summon, effect pops off. If they don't strike it on summon, but they strike it on effect, then the chain link, you know, you're gonna be negating the penguin instead of the tiger. So that's the thing I love about Fluffals, you know, chain links. And then main nigga right here, 2 Pfeffer Saber 2.
I wonder where you got one of them.
Mario.
You're welcome.
But yeah, when he's fusion summoned, I can target one other Pfeffer monster in the graveyard and special summon it. And then all Pfeffer monsters that I control, including himself, gains 400. But if I use 3 fusion materials for it, because fusion materials are a Pfeffer monster and 1 or more Fluffal or Edge monsters. So if I use like 3 or more, he can be destroyed by battle or card effects. So it's a nice monsters. Little chill build, you know. It's not much, but it gets me around, you know. It's pretty
I
nice
mean,
deck.
you are the best duelist on this
Very
channel now.
consistent. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not
Yeah,
the
you.
best. I'm
I mean,
technically
if you
not
hold the
best
freaking
duelist.
title, yeah, you are.
Chill. But this is my best deck. Once this deck gets defeated, I'll probably show you guys my best deck. So, you know.
What is it? And then, so explain how you won with the Frankfurt Tiger.
Oh, Frankfurt Tiger? Oh.
With your boy.
Alright, so Frankfurt Tiger came in pretty clutch last duel. Kevin almost came in and like smacked the fuck out of me last duel. Yeah, but we had a fatal 4-way. And in the beginning,
Larry got eliminated quick.
some bullshit happened. Someone got smacked up.
You know, I wanted, one more chance because I could have, killed Kevin.
It was 1v1 between me and Kevin. Black Wings and Fluffals. It was going hard. He brought out 2 full armor masters. It was looking grim. But I came in clutch.
With the heart of the
I
cards.
came in clutch with the Fluffal Owl, heart of the cards, and I ended up fusing. Blowing up his board because I already got rid of his armor masters by attacking.
Alright, well, this has been Misplay. Mayhem will put everyone's description, we'll put everyone's shit in the link below.
You had 2 fucking.
No. Okay.